Hello, good evening. I am Jocelyn Hilling, and I welcome you to join me today and invite you to be fully present. As today I choose to talk about love and self-acceptance, and allow you to maybe see some of the ways that our ego gets involved with our ability to love or self-love. Hi, Andre. Go ahead and do me a favor and turn off your video for me, okay? Thank you. So I call myself an instinctive business consultant, and I sit in source consciousness. And I'm just going to bring forth information to help us all evolve and be enlightened and love each other. And I'll do this in a format such as I set an intention and then walk us through a slight meditation and a visualization, then provide a teaching, and then close us out with an intention and meditation. The audio and the video of the Zoom recording will be available on the website, as well as the intention that I am saying. And I call those manifestation manuscripts to allow us to unwind and unravel our synaptic structures in our brain. So allow us to get started. If everyone could just take a deep breath for me. Let us evolve now, past religion, past the word, past knowledge, through one. As you all know, truth is in you, and allow us to connect and evolve in love with awareness of consciousness through an evolved existence as we connect in oneness. Thank you. Allow us to live freely, openly, lovingly, in acceptance, in love, in oneness, and we fully invite all love to flow through every part of our being. As we know, we create the energy of love in all places and all times. Thank you. Now, allow me to energetically open us up. Please connect your breath and breathe. Visualize your breath. Bringing divine light and love into every cell in your body. As you breathe in the vibration of love, you breathe out the vibration of love. As you're suspended wholeheartedly, freely, openly, in the most loving atmosphere that you could create. An atmosphere clear of judgments, clear of unnecessary thought, clear of fear. As you will notice, there is nothing here, just clarity. Breathe. As you sit in clarity, you notice that you breathe love. You see love, and you create love. Take a deep breath in and out. And I invite you all to touch your hand to your chest as you feel your heart completely being open. I invite you all to listen open-heartedly today. I invite you to create space with me and share a safe space with me so I can share messages with you through love. Allow us to get started. Thank you. One of the ways we practice unconditional love and acceptance is in a place of gratitude, falling in love with everything. But as you know, and I know, before we're completely aligned, it's hard to practice gratitude. It feels like a practice. You don't practice love, you create love. There's no such thing as a practice of creating energy. You just create energy. If things do not feel authentic in nature to you, do not participate in them. That is a construct of your mind. That is a construct of ego, martyrism, lies. Our mind loves to engage us in every single way. And one of the ways it chooses to engage us is by creating stories of a practice, of a ritual. Now, in the ultimate highest possible place, we are in complete gratitude and abundance because all we see is beauty, and we ultimately know that. But until we're there, it almost feels as though we're lying to ourselves, and we don't want to do that. That doesn't build a loving relationship with ourselves. We want to develop a relationship with our body and our mind and ourself. And in order to do that, we have to be authentic in nature. We have to practice what I would call truth. Truth and accountability are one and the same. Truth and love are one and the same. It's clarity. And sometimes it's uncomfortable, but it's completely nurturing, valuing, honoring. As one soul's purpose or one person's purpose deserves honor, detachment, and truth in order for you to completely love yourself freely and openly. It is not loving to the self to lie or to soothe. As in the ultimate highest possible place, there is no such thing as discomfort. That's a lie. There's no such thing as suffering or death. And there's no such thing as love. It's an energy that we choose to create and participate in. But there is an acceptance, an honor, and a value. And we have lost our value and lost our way a long time ago as we started to value selves outside of the self before we actually got to oneness and chose to surrender to a self outside of the self. Before we fully surrender in service, many times we're misaligned. through that misalignment, we're trying to reach ourselves. And we know ultimately we will serve each other in the end, and we begin serving. But we put ourselves second to serve another self outside of the self before we surrender. And this is what creates codependency. This is what creates martyrism, sacrifice, judgments, resentment, attachment, empathy. All of these things you will be a victim to. That's not loving to take someone's journey or choice away by soothing something that is not real or holding space for something they quote unquote need to work through when it's an instant. It is not loving to attach to someone or a self. It's not loving to attach to a construct of the mind that tells soothing or destructive thoughts. Acceptance comes with no judgment. That is the most loving thing we can do. No judgment does not mean no truth. Truth and judgment are completely different. You can speak truth openly through what I would call a vibrational stance. And it may sound like ego at first, but that's just the mind playing tricks on you, telling you not to say things because it's hurtful. But we're just all energetic beings. You can't hurt anyone and no one can hurt you. We're all living and dead at the same time. Therefore, attaching to an idea, a person, a story of who you need to be to them or who you need to be to yourself, or withholding information because you think it will be soothing when they've asked for it. Those are all ways that we practice things that would not create love in us. It is through the embrace of discomfort which creates more love in us and more acceptance. Acceptance is an embrace of our differences as we find beauty in them and honor in someone's journey, in someone's choice. When I'm doing readings on people at times, I check in with all possible parts of them on all levels to see what they're asking, and I ask permission. And their human self sometimes does not know that I've asked permission. Sometimes it's not aware of the questions that we're asking. And sometimes someone's highest possible self already knows all of the answers. It would only be out of a place of ego that I would tell them things they already know. And it would be of a place of attachment to my own self or my own ego that does not allow me to speak truth to them. As the most loving thing I can do is be truthful and honest with no attachment. Judgment is something that is created to mirror things for you so you can find more loving parts of yourself. Embrace the things that make you you. Embrace the differences, the inequalities, the injustices, the idiosyncrasies. Because we are now in an evolved world where we connect through our differences as it serves no purpose for me to have multiple me's, but it serves a valuable, valuable purpose for me to honor all of the differences in every single person because they're beautiful. It's my own insecurities that will create the need or desire to relate or have similarities in order to relate. But we no longer relate on a similarity or commonalities. We relate through an energetic exchange, a vibration, a feeling, as we are energetic beings meant to connect on an energetic level, not with words, constructs, or beliefs created out of a mind, but an experience that's created out of a being. It's through the embrace of discomfort, of judgment, of non-acceptance, of ego, of everything that creates a release of everything so we can create more love. So what is self-love? Let's get to the point, Jocelyn. Self-love is honoring, and it is truthful. It is respectful. It's not soothing, nurturing. There's compassion. There's not emotions, as that would serve as a construct of my mind and ego as well, showing someone that I feel for them. So I can get acknowledgement for how much I feel for someone. But the truth is, I feel for them as they feel me. It is not through a distraction of the mind or my face or my tears. It is through a feeling that we create when we truly hold space, vibrational space, energetic space, detachment, waiting lovingly, freely, holding true space. When we allow someone the freedom to be different, we allow ourselves the freedom to be different. We allow ourselves the embrace of discomfort of our differences because there is beauty to be found in that. So much beauty. How do you know when you're coming up on something truthful? The clue to me is discomfort. I would feel what most human beings maybe would call anxiety. And I'm like, ooh, something fun is coming around the corner as we start to feel anxious or an energy, a tingling sensation. And we're like, ooh, I wonder what's about to happen. As this happens, it's through the embrace, as I said, of discomfort that allows us to have more and more clarity. It's interesting because in the highest possible place so far that I've reached, we're all the same. We're all one. Part of us knows that, but until we're aligned, until we work through what I would call our soul systems, our levels of truth and awareness, our journeys, our differences, it serves no purpose. It's so valuable to be honoring to yourself and to others in a truthful, non-attached way, appreciating every piece of value they bring to you and themselves through our differences. As you will attract people in your path that have something that you do not have. This is the key to all relationships. It serves no purpose to be in a relationship with yourself It serves great purpose to be in a relationship with somebody that is opposite of you. They will balance you. And selfishness and selflessness are one and the same, because we truly do value the self, and we love ourselves, and we want to grow. And how do we grow? Through accountability and truth, through balance, through structure, through allowing somebody to hold us accountable, allowing ourselves the gift of accountability. What a privilege, what a joy to truly be able to hold yourself accountable to the highest possible standards, and hold somebody you love accountable to show up fully. It's only emotions on a human level, the most basic victimized level, that toy with our minds, that think we need to be soothed. I want to invite you all to think about a time that you had a huge task at hand, a challenge, something that was extremely uncomfortable, and you did not think you could do it, and it was miserable. It could have been a diet, it could have been a fast, it could have been maybe saving money, it could have been forgiving someone or forgiving yourselves, but something that created anxiety and tension and distress. And you chose to conquer that and give it 150%, not 100, 150, a million, a trillion, 50 million, 57.2%, I don't know, but you gave it more than everything. And even if we did fail, we felt so good pushing ourselves past a point of breaking. And then when we did accomplish it, we knew that we were capable of much more. And then we wanted to do something even greater. Achieving enlightenment, achieving oneness, evolving in consciousness. This is all through an embrace of discomfort. And it can be fast, easy, painless, instantaneous, and amazing. But we don't grow unless we push ourselves and hold each other accountable. That is true love. That is self-love. That's what I would call free love. Detaching from people on their journeys, allowing them space, real space, without being a victim or a martyr to them needing to do their journey. What a gift we can give each other, and it's beautiful. And what a gift you can give yourselves. And self-acceptance is through non-judgment, fully embracing everything as we know it's through the embrace. And then the challenge to create something more, bigger, better. Take a deep breath. Thank you all for allowing me to share this with you. I feel so excited. What fun. This is so fun for me. I love it. And I'm in a place of gratitude. I'm going to encourage everyone, if you're open, to practice being in gratitude to the people that push you out of your comfort zone. Say thank you to yourself for pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, because it is hard. And I want to honor every single person for doing that, because when you choose to do that, we get closer. I want to honor every single person that chooses to detach from a relationship, a role, a story, of being an employee, a partner, a mother, a brother, a sister, a daughter, a teacher, a doer, a programmer, a worker. You choosing to detach from all of those things allows you to embrace you. And you just are. You do not do. And I want to personally tell every single person how much I love and appreciate them with every single difference that they bring to the table, every imperfection, as there is beauty in all things. And we value the challenge because truth will be found there. So choose to go forward this week in a place of gratitude. I want you to be aware of all of the challenges that arise. Breathe and embrace the challenges. Allow yourself to truly transform that energy and allow yourself to feel something different. Allow yourself to truly enjoy you, love you as you grow and conquer every single challenge. Allow yourself the gift, the ultimate gift, to love yourself first. And this is what is so hard for so many human beings, is because we think it is selfish. We think it is wrong. We think it's entitled. Those are all lies of the mind. Every single person deserves to honor themselves first, put themselves first, so you can set an example and you can lead and you can be free and free from being selfless. You can only be selfless through selfishness. They're the same. And I encourage you all to notice and accept with non-judgment and the embrace of things that we can work on. Allow us to live freely, openly, lovingly, in acceptance, in love, in conscious awareness of oneness, as we fully invite all parts of us to be in love, to flow through every part of our being and our energy, as we know we create the energy of love through us. We can choose to shine. Now allow me to walk us through a visualization to end today. Please breathe. I invite you to close your eyes. Notice yourself standing in a room full of mirrors. Every single mirror has a different part of you. Parts you like, parts you don't like, parts you find beautiful, parts you find ugly. Take a moment and look around your mirrored room. Notice your favorite song come on. Notice yourself starting to move to your song and allow yourself to close your eyes in your mirrored room. Allow your body to move to the music. Slowly open your eyes in your mirrored room and notice all of the eyes and all of the mirrors connecting, blinking. As you breathe in your mirrored room, I want you to see your breath. See the vibrations of your breath. Notice what happens when you turn to a part of yourself that you don't like and you breathe. Oh, it feels so good. The music is playing, and you notice that with a blink of an eye, you find all of the indifferences, all of the unsettlingness in that person, in that being, to be completely embraced. There's a neutrality present. It's not good or bad, right or wrong. You just see it as it is. Notice that truth and love are one and the same. Breathe. Take a moment and spin in your mirrored room. Allow yourself to spin faster, noticing these selves begin to merge. Notice as you're spinning, you're moving upward. Allow yourself to breathe, please. As you begin to wait and pause with your breath, you notice there's half as many selves in this place, and some of them have taken on the persona of two selves. Give yourself the gift of looking each of yourselves in the mirror and honoring them for showing you truth. I invite you to give yourself the gift of touch as you put your hand on your chest and fully embrace your heart as you breathe. And allow yourselves to look at just one mirror and one self and stare yourself in the eyes and notice that it is truth that you find to be beautiful. It is clarity that you find to be beautiful. It's accountability, non-judgment, and the embrace. Allow yourself the gift to see beauty in all things, as beauty and truth are one and the same. Breathe. Thank you. That ends our time for today. I will share this. It will be available on the website. If you need any more assistance or help, feel free to go to jocelynhilling.com or choose to look up any of our programs. We invite you to just create your life, a limitless life with us. Thank you. With love.